A routine traffic stop ends with a not-so-routine drug bust. Police in Bennington have seized the largest cache of heroin that town has ever seen.
Kimberly Howard reports on where investigators believe the drugs came from and where they were heading.
The two men police believe were dealing those drugs are from Springfield, Massachusetts, but they were staying here in Bennington, adding to what police say is becoming a heroin epidemic.
We all kind of bristle when we find ourselves on television talking about these problems, but it is a problem that is now really throughout the country.
Most recently in Bennington, Vermont, where police made what they're calling the biggest heroin bust the town has ever seen. It all started when police pulled over this man, Richard Bynum. He had a federal warrant out for his arrest. Police say Bynum had 2 bundles of heroin and 2 small bags of cocaine, but officers say he led them to much more. The men police believe were his dealers, Juan Martori and Robert Morales. They say the two came to Bennington from Springfield, Mass.
Springfield, Mass. Is one of the pipelines.
Police say they found $5,000 in cash and 690 bags of heroin at Martori and Morales' room at the Southgate Motel. Police say the bags were stamped with the words "Hard Times." Town manager Stuart Hurd says that's exactly what Bennington is dealing with.
We're starting to reach into the neighborhoods, especially where the more troubled people are.
So too is the Turning Point Recovery Center. The director here calls it a safe place for addicts.
We don't do treatment here, we do support, and we do have a lot of groups that, and we're adding more all the time based on the needs.
Walsh says it's clear the heroin epidemic is growing, and while she's glad these drugs are off the streets, she knows that somewhere there are more.
There have been so many overdoses. I mean, it's increasing all the time, and there was just another death yesterday.
The folks at Turning Point also tell me they're now distributing Narcan for free. That's the tool that, when used properly, can reverse a heroin or other opiate overdose. As for Martori and Morales, they both pled not guilty today in court. Both are being held, Morales without bail. In Bennington, Vermont, Kimberly Howard, CBS 6 News.